Hey there, Ospreys. I'm Lauren Paradis, bringing you an update for Inside Swoop in 90. Let's talk sports. The coronavirus has been raising more and more concern for the international sports. Olympic qualifying tournaments have been moved to a different location for the safety of the athletes and other participants. The first World Cup of races for skiing has been rescheduled for a later date. The other sports like women's soccer and basketball are being held in different countries. Governor of Tokyo released a statement saying that she'll be working firmly to contain the virus. Another great athlete has passed away this week. This time, it's a football player. Former Viking player Chris Dolman died after a long, difficult battle against cancer. The defensive end had surgery almost 2 years ago to remove a brain tumor. It only postponed the inevitable, though. The Hall of Famer was one of the most feared pass rushers while he was playing in the league. The show must go on for one college baseball team in California. Orange Coast Baseball lost their coach of 27 years in the helicopter crash with Kobe Bryant. John Altobelli's favorite day was against Chula Vista Southwestern, and the team knew that they had to play in honor of their late coach, his wife, and his 13-year-old daughter. More than 2,000 people packed the stands that only sat 500. We are just a little over 5 months until the Tokyo Olympics, and more people are being concerned. The coronavirus has raised a lot more awareness for the fast-approaching games. And at this moment, there is no backup plan for the games, and that is making a lot of people nervous. The virus has infected roughly 64,000 people around the world and almost 1,400 deaths in China. The Olympics are to be held in Japan, where only one case has been found. Overtime is always exciting in sports, but double overtime leaves the viewers on the edge of their seat. Boston player Jason Tatum scored 39 points against the Clippers. The Celtics player is becoming more relaxed on the court and is easing into a style as a go-to player. Tatum says that he tries to be as calm as he can and to keep a poker face and to move on to the next play. The basketball team has now won 7 consecutive home games so far. 2 Ohio State football players have been kicked off the team. They are accused of holding a woman down against her will and raping her. Amir Reep and Jansen Wint pleaded not guilty when they went to the front of a judge on Thursday. The defensive backs were told not to contact the accuser or each other. The case will now be sent to a grand juror and decide if the former players are innocent or not. Daytona 500 has been a long-anticipated race that many people are excited for. Unfortunately, due to roughly 3 hours of rain, the race has been postponed until later on Monday, and it will be broadcasted live. This is the second time the Great American Race will end on a Monday. President Trump and the First Lady were welcomed by NASCAR community. As Trump gave the opening speech for the race, he describes the event as a legendary display of roaring engines. The NBA's All-Star Game was a close one. LeBron James's team had victory over Giannis's team, but not without a fight. Every player were giving it their all and not holding back. Anthony Davis, a part of LeBron's team, made the winning free throw, ending the game 157-155. With the coronavirus still at large, Tokyo is still taking extra precautions. The Tokyo Marathon is only being allowed for elite runners and wheelchair elites. This limits the participants to only a few hundred, and there will be no general public watching the race. The marathon organizers are doing this to try to eliminate the potential spreading of the virus. It's almost 5 months out until the 2020 Olympics kick off in Tokyo, and as of right now, the games will still be going on despite the coronavirus. The World Health Organization believes it will be safe for the athletes to compete. But as days go on, the qualifying events for the games are being canceled due to the virus. There's only been a few times that the Olympics have been canceled since the modern Olympics back in 1896. Drew Brees has announced that he will be coming back for the 2020 football season. The 41-year-old tweeted about his return and says that he's looking forward to the grind and the journey, for the reward at the end will be worth it. The quarterback missed 5 games last season due to a hand injury, but that didn't slow him down. His completion rate is ranked 2nd in the NFL history, which is only behind one of his own records for the 2018 season. Sign stealing in baseball is not the only thing being talked about right now. The MLB commissioner, Rob Manfred, formally apologized for calling the World Series trophy a piece of metal. A lot of athletes were upset at the disrespect he showed towards the trophy so many have worked hard to achieve. Manfred says that there's no excuse for what he said, and it was a mistake. Well, that's another edition of Inside Swoop in 90 Sports. I'm Lauren Paradis. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.